Yes, guys, this is Niddy Lance and welcome. In this video, what we're going to be doing is taking a look at all the optics that you can get for weapons across the whole board. I am just going to be showing you them on the actual assault rifles, but we are talking about weapons across the whole board and whether the ELO is the best sight in the game. Now, as you've seen at the moment, we've got the red dotted sight. This is the #1 go-to. This is the first one that you actually unlock. It doesn't take up hardly any of the screen. It's very, very simple to use. Now, moving on to the next one is the Recon. Now, this is the enhanced zoom sight. Now, for this one, you're going to get it on your SMGs, your assault rifles, LMGs, and snipers. This is a bit of a mixed bag for me because it doesn't really zoom in that far. That is very good for long range. And because of that little bit of zoom, it makes it a little bit hampered when you're in close quarters as well. So it's a bit of a mixed bag. I certainly wouldn't ever want to be running it on my SMGs or my assault rifles, maybe an LMG or a sniper, but this one's a bit of a hit and miss. I would technically leave that one alone, but this one is the Verex 3. Now, this one you can actually switch between zoom sights when you're actually aiming down the sight to actually get in further at longer ranges. Now, this one I'm finding a lot more people are tending to use on the sniper rifle classes. I don't see too many people running with it on their LMGs anymore. We used to have that little thing in Black Ops 2 where people would be sticking on these kind of scopes on your LMGs, but that doesn't seem to be happening. So it's normally towards your sniper rifle, that people are sticking with it. Personally, for me, I don't really like it whatsoever. It's not really my cup of tea at all. I certainly would not want to be running with this on an SMG. I mean, the fact that you can get this on an SMG is a little bit crazy. It'd be absolutely pointless indeed. With the actual assault rifles, as you're seeing at the moment, maybe if you're trying to play a little bit more conservative, trying to stick to the back of the maps and stuff, but the way people get onto you so quickly nowadays is really not viable whatsoever. So moving on to the next one. This is the BOA3. This is the Biometric Optic Analyzer. Now, this is the very much toned down version of the Target Finder from Black Ops 2. You all remember the Target Finder from Black Ops 2? What a fantastic experience that really was, especially with LMGs. I mean, people laying down the back of the map on things like Carrier, Nuketown, when they had the actual longer sights before they had things in the way. Now, this one, it does work. It really, really does. But for me, it's more of a red dotted sight. I mean, the fact that you actually aim down the sight, you got the red dotted sight. Now, you're going to see that enemy before you even notice that it's highlighted red. The only thing that I can actually see this is more beneficial towards is maybe hardcore, maybe people that get a little bit trigger happy and shooting their own teammates. Maybe when that's popping up red that they decide then they've bought a fire. But I'm literally firing before that red light actually even comes on. So it's not really that much good for me whatsoever. Now, next up is the thermal. Now, this one, as we already know, is pretty much destined for the sniper class. It really, really is. I had a little go, as you can see, running it on my assault rifles. I cannot stand thermals whatsoever. Doesn't really suit me. I know a lot of people will be shouting from the rooftops about how good they are with snipers, and they certainly are, especially when you go for headshots and just seeing people that are maybe a little bit more camouflage, so they do work in that kind of area. But for me, this is not really my cup of tea whatsoever. So I would definitely be sticking with this on your LMGs if you're trying to play a little bit more conservative at the back of the map, or maybe your sniper rifles as well. So moving on to the final one, this one, the ELO. Now, with this ELO, you can actually run this on the SMG, the assault rifles, shotguns, LMGs, and the sniper rifles. Now, I've done a previous video on showing this on a sniper rifle. I will leave a link in the description down below for you guys to go and check that out. Now, for me, I absolutely love this on the actual sniper rifles, and I absolutely love it on all weapons across the whole board. If the actual iron sights are not very clean and I need to actually use a slot for my pick 10, I would definitely go with this every single time. And like I say, it works absolutely brilliantly on LMGs, and it works fantastic on the actual sniper rifles. They're very clean to actually shoot people. You don't feel like you're missing shots like you did with the iron sights in Black Ops 2. So for me, this is definitely the best sight in the game. So let me know, guys, which sight that you're particularly using, or on which particular weapons, or whether you actually think, like me, that you can actually use this particular sight on all weapons across the board, and this is by far the best sight in the game. But anyway, guys, leave everything in the comment section below. Be very interested to hear different people's points of view on this. But coming up on my screen now is my subscribe button. Make sure you jump on all that. And guys, if you could drop a like on this video and support me, be even better. This is Niddy Lance, and I'll catch you later.